This is the back end of the property. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stumps. But most importantly, phase 2 incorporates biochar. We are burning wood, and at the same time, it's very important to note, scan, what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back there, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stumps. But here is our biochar. This is a hotel can. Inside it, the heat is pyrolyzing the wood inside. And what happens is that the gases fuel the heat, and we see it getting sucked out. That would be exciting for you. Or is it just burning inside? Okay. Oh, here comes the fire truck. They're going to see me burning. Okay, so do you see the flames exuding from underneath the lid? Those are the gases being cooked out. Pyrolysis is happening. Do you see it? Now, one of two things could be happening. The gases are being sucked out of the hotel pan under the lid, or we've got a flame inside and it's all going to be ash. But, like I said, this is phase 2. Phase 3 will be probably tomorrow morning when we reflame these stumps, because the goal is to burn them out. You see? That's a stump. We're burning it out, so it's going to be level. So I have another example of how to make biochar over at stump over here. We have an ammo can is inside this stump right here. So we're going to check it out. Oh, do you see it? Here we go. Oh, beautiful example. Can you see it? The gases are being sucked out, fueling the flame. That's why we're seeing flames coming out from under the lid of that ammo can. So it locks down. We have 2 of them in there. You see that? When we stop seeing flame from coming out from underneath the lid, we know it's pyrolyzed. Phase 3 will be the end result. After it cools down, we'll flip it up. So we are utilizing the heat from the stump burning to pyrolyze to make biochar for the garden soil. It's a small amount, but it would otherwise be wasted. I'm curious to see if we just got those hotel pans. We haven't used them before. I saw them in a couple other videos making biochar at home with a wood stove, and you could get a size that takes up like half of your wood stove inside your house, and it will, I'm going to get out of the smoke, it'll burn more efficiently. You'll use less wood to generate heat if you're burning the gases inside your wood stove. So this is Washington State, and on the ballot we have 1631, the carbon fee. Well, that's interesting. And it is controversial because it's accepting the given that it's fossil fuel burning that is actually creating global warming. So we're voting on a measure that some people are believing that it will reduce the global environmental catastrophes by paying more for gas to reduce fossil fuel use. What it will do, it will more than likely bankrupt people that live in this state. And overall, I think it'll just add more economic stress to the populace. And it will set a precedent for the whole country. Because Jay Inslee is behind it, as well as Bill Gates. And Bill Gates has done enough, I think. The exercise of money to power is obviously kind of, I don't know, like a dictatorship of the value on money. And oh, there's the four-wheeler. Whoop. Zoom. What's the quote? A rich man may know the cost of everything, but the value of nothing. And people who actually steward resource, like this is demonstrating, semi-rural, space, inability to grow your own food and have the space to do that. Discover the joy of eating from your own garden, all of those do rely on small gas engines. Fuel. What's going to fuel the tractor when no one can afford fuel anymore? Those are good questions. This is the longest growing season in the whole country, in Washington State. That's why I'm here. Still burning. Okay, maybe I've yabbled too much. I'm going to phase this out, and the next time you see this stump, it's going to look different tomorrow. And we're going to open those cans to see what's inside. Thank you.